Hey there viewers, it's Charlie. I'm back again with another Transformers review. And today's review is going to be on Legacy, Evolution, Toxitron Collection, Dead End. Now, this being part of the Toxitron Collection, of course, this is based on that rather infamous Generation 2 Dead End figure. Why do I say infamous? Well, come on. All of the Generation 2 Stunticons are infamous. Why? I mean, multiple reasons. G2 Breakdown was part of the Festival BotCon. They've been referenced quite a lot. I mean, apparently Cybertron Short Run has a G2 Menasor. And, let's not talk about the Combiner Wars versions. But, well, it seems that Legacy is at least dipping their toes into the G2 Stunticons, because of course, the Velocitron line gave us a G2 drag strip, although now called Shadow Strip, and I never got that figure because I never find it. Although it was the Wave 2 Velocitron figures, so maybe that had something to do with it. If you know Galaxy Shuttle's distribution, then yeah, you know, and let's not talk about what happened to Hot Rod. But well, when the Toxitron collection came out, and that was all about the cancelled decos, of course we get to one of the Stunticons, and well, we've got Dead End here. We get a G2 Stunticon for the third capsule line. I don't know, maybe not, but for Dead End here, well, of course, let's start off with the box. And of course, we've got the amazing garish colors of the Toxitron boxes. Of course, this is just the standard retail Dead End box. It's now done up in a 90s color scheme. Of course, G2 Universe Dead End. Got his standard artwork just now in his G2 colors. Same on this side. This side, we've got the more pastel colors. Of course, we've got Prime, which, well, let's just say a review might be coming soon. Although I don't have him yet, but he is coming. The back, got him in both modes. Got that amazing, I guess, radioactive Autobot insignia. Even though it's the G1 insignia, not the G2 one, but yeah, whatever. And that's pretty much it for the box. And now for Dead End himself. Of course, this is based on the Generation 2 figure, which was cancelled. I don't know if it was because of the short-lived G2 line, or if it's because we got the art. Yeah, I'm not sure if it's because we got the aerial bots and the Combaticons instead, or if it's because of the short-lived G2 line. But yeah, the Stunticons and G2 were cancelled along with the Protector bots, which is kind of a shame. But oh well. Well, for this figure, Dead End was going to have this bright red cherry deco, and it's captured really well in this version. So just looking at the deco here, we've got this, I guess, maybe fireball? I don't know what that is. Sun? Fireball? Eyeball? I have no idea. My phone's not liking it, but yeah, I have no idea what that detail is. But of course, it's on this side as well, and it's obviously meant to replicate the detail on the original cancelled figure. The hood has got my favorite detail with this gigantic G2 Decepticon insignia replacing the stripe. Although, of course, the lighting, you can still see the detailing for the stripe, but it's just not painted now. But I just love this detailing. And, well, unlike Grimlock, it is actually a G2 insignia. So, yeah. Underneath, of course, we've got all the ports, so he can still combine with Menasor, if you want that. Me personally, I'll probably wait until we have like all the G2 Stunticons in like maybe 5 years, or well, I don't know. There was a listing for a G2 Wildrider, but that seems to have not happened. Maybe this guy replaced him, I don't know. Still hope we get that G2 Wildrider though. Of course, the top. The windshield is now in this silver. The sunroof is now yellow and blue, which is really nice. And that's pretty much it for the car mode, which I think looks really nice. Now for the accessories, which I've left the accessories on by accident, but of course, got the two guns, which are just blue redecos of his normal guns. And of course, these can take blast effects if you want. I'm pretty sure. Actually, no. Well, actually, you have to force them on, but these can sort of take blast effects if you just force these on, but yeah. But well, of course, these can take blast effects. And of course, these can just plug onto the car like so to replicate that double barrel gun. Like so. And yeah, that's pretty much all I have to say about the car mode. So, putting him next to his retail counterpart. Here is the original Dead End. We can see that the red is much brighter. Of course, this one's got the scribe, this one's got the huge Decepticon insignia and the fireball details. This one still has the issue of the bag doesn't really clip in that well, unfortunately. So, yeah, it's kind of crappy, but oh well. And, yep, of course, this guy can still form an arm if you want. So we can just plop this onto here. And via magic, it splits apart. And he can form an arm for Menasor. I don't know why, because of course this still uses the G1 colors for Menasor, where G2 Motormaster was entirely blue and purple, but hey, it's a thing that you can do. Me personally, I'll just wait until we get a blue redeco of Motormaster, but still, if you want to do this, then there you go. If you want like a red Dead End instead of a burgundy one, then there you go. So, there you go. So, to get this guy transformed, of course, it's just like the original figure, so starts off, we're just going to open up these panels. Just untap that, and just fillet the legs out like so. Then close up the panels. Split the legs and that loud snap. Move the feet down. Just untap the front of the car. Move that down, and that tabs it into the sunroof. Open up this entire section. Untap these. Move the shoulders down. Get the head out. Close this up. Rotate the wheels up. And then rotate these panels around. And here we have Dead End in robot mode. And that's quite a simple transformation. I mean, yeah, it does borrow some bits from a drag strip, but still, this is quite a simple transformation. So, yeah. And the resulting robot mode, I mean, of course, I don't have the original G2 figure, because, I mean, I'm not sure if there's any actually floating around right now. But, well, of course, this looks really 90s with this color scheme. Because we got cherry red, we got turquoise, got a yellow face. And, of course, we still have the giant Decepticon insignia right on the back there. So, yeah. Now, just looking at the head. Of course, that's just his normal head, just redecorated it into yellow. But we can see that the normal figure, the visor is a different color from the mouth, but this actually does kind of reference how the G1 and, well, of course, the G2 and the G1 figure, the entire face was painted, so I'm guessing it's meant to reference that, so, yeah. Now, giving him his guns. Of course, these can just plug into his hands. Like so. And of course, these can still sort of take blast effects, although you do really have to jam it in there. So, yeah. And of course, I'm pretty sure this guy and Breakdown are the only Stunticons where, well, like, there's some important feat for weaponizers and all that, but let's be honest, these guys are not really meant for weaponizers. They're meant for the full-on combination, but if you want, you can still plug in blast effects. So if you want this going on, then there you go. Now, putting him with G1 Dead End, again, we can see the difference in color. Like, this guy is much more bright looking. Like, this is Dead End if he was happy. So, just looking at these two together. Of course, this guy's got the forearm detailing. So, yeah. I'm pretty sure most people are going to have this guy just displayed as the arm of Menasor, whereas this guy's probably going to be displayed as an actual robot, so... Now, for this guy's articulation, well, of course, the head can go side to side. The arms can move. The elbows can move. Bicep rotation. The hands, I'm pretty sure. Nope, there's nothing at the hands, I don't think. Of course, the waist can rotate. If you stick something thin enough in there, then of course you can do a jazz. You can kick forward. You can... That's as far as he can kick back, because his... Let's just say his legs are a bit... Yeah, he's sort of been binging on the Krabby Patties, I think. Because you're looking at his knee articulation. This guy has definitely been in a Krabby Patty vault, I think. But anyway, of course you can do the splits. And of course he's got some foot articulation, so you can sort of do this if you want. So yeah. I'd say the articulation from the waist up is pretty good, but leg articulation is not really that good, because it's, yeah, the legs are just the back half of a car, because the feet, I mean, again, the feet are just the back of a car, so, yeah. If I try to get this guy into, like, a good, like, shooting someone pose, well, I mean, of course he proves me wrong on camera, but most of the time, he falls over. But, of course, by luck, I've managed to get him into a good pose here, which I might actually use for the thumbnail, so there we go. But yeah, I think my biggest complaint has got to be the legs. Again, with the same with the original figure, but yeah. I mean, of course, with the original figure, he's mainly going to be displayed as an. Like, this guy's mainly going to be displayed as a limb for a Menasor, but this guy, there's clearly no G2 colored Motormaster or Breakdown or Wildrider, even though there were leaks for a G2 Wildrider, which has seemingly been cancelled. Like, will we get the rest of the G2 Stunticons? I hope so. But it seems unlikely at this point, unless 2025 is going to continue Legacy under a new name or something. I highly doubt we're going to get any more G2 Stunticons, which kind of sucks, but you never know. Hasbro does try their best to complete teams nowadays, so who knows? But well, let's just finish things off now. So, this has been my review on Toxitron Dead End. So, complaints, pretty much the same with G1 color Dead End. So, mainly the legs. I mean, and as I just said, it's more interesting on this guy if you're like trying to pose him, because of course with this guy, he's mainly going to be a limb for a Menasor, but with this guy, I'm pretty sure he's mainly going to be displayed as a standalone robot. So yeah, if you're like trying to pose him in a cool way, yeah, those feet aren't really that good, and that's my biggest complaint with this guy. And although the secondary complaint, the legs don't really tab in. Like, this tab works really well. This tab, nope. And that's a problem on the original figure as well. The feet just do not tab in vehicle mode. Like, you'd think they would have fixed this by now. There's probably a running change on this version that fixes it, but still. But well, do I recommend this figure? I mean, of course, it's a G2 Stunticon figure. I'm pretty sure, like, in fact, like, I'm pretty sure this is way more accurate than the Combiner Wars version, because it's got like all the details from the original like unreleased versions. So, and of course, as we all know, G2 Menasor is quite infamous. So, I get that I'll get this figure for like that factor alone. So, would I recommend this? Well, for the novelty of this being a G2 Stunticon, yes, because they have been kind of, I guess, referenced quite a bit in Transformers lore, with a Short Round and all that, in Cybertron having a G2 Menasor and all that. So, would I recommend this? If you're Short Round, then of course, yes, but also for the novelty of it, yes. So, yeah. So this has been my review on Toxitron Collection G2 Dead End. And this is Charlie Young signing off.